All right. What's up? What's up, everybody? Gotta make sure that you guys can see it, as my setup is not great for that. Okay, cool. You guys can see it. But welcome in, everybody. Good to see you, Peter. Good to see you, Shin. Good to see you, Misty. Good to see you, Crazy Dragoon. Thank you for the lurk. I hope everyone's doing well today. I was tired. I know I mentioned it yesterday with my blood sugar bouncing. It's making my body a little tired. Plus, we're in the middle of a little bit of a heat wave, so that also didn't help. But I was able to get up. We're going to be starting Trails in the Sky, the third chapter. Finally. Finally. I will say, quick change up for the schedule. I did change it up in Discord. We are not doing Silent Hill 2 Remake tonight. Nick has to bring his sister to the airport that he'd forgotten about. Neither of us made the connection because he told it to me yesterday. But he's got to leave at like 3 in the morning. And if we were going to be going until midnight, he wouldn't have any time to sleep. So, no Silent Hill 2 Remake tonight. That just means more time for this. So, I'm crossing my fingers that this can be a most of the day stream. Like, really going until the nighttime at this point. Being that we started a hell of a lot later. So, we're doing this for the rest of the day. Tomorrow at 3 p.m. EST. No, Tomodachi Life is tomorrow. Tomodachi Life is out today, but we're doing the stream tomorrow. And that's at 3 p.m. with Ambi. Yeah, and then Saturday is Judgment with Blood Trip. Yeah. It did come out today, and I think the reason Ambi didn't want to do it today was because she wanted today to herself. She has already sent me about 15 text messages that I haven't responded to. Guys, can we talk about Ambi? Can we just, like no one bring this up to her. Like, this is between, chat, look at me. Look at me. This is between me and you. Nah, I'm not going to do that. I'm just messing with her. I did answer her after a bit. I was sleeping through most of it, but she was like chronicling her, like she couldn't get to sleep last night. So she sent me a picture of the digital, like the Nintendo eShop. You know, Shin, you're fucking right. But she sent me the picture of the eShop, and she was like, I'm so tempted to just buy it right now, because she was getting the physical today, but she almost broke last night to buy the digital. I don't believe she did. She got to sleep, and then I woke up to like 10 text messages chronicling her time getting this game. She said she went to like 2 different stores around here that didn't have it, that would normally have new games, so she had to wait a few more hours for the GameStop to open to check there. Obviously, GameStop had it. But I'm also very shocked that the other stores didn't. They do carry new games. So I don't know why they wouldn't have that. I mean, like, it's not like they just carry big games. Because otherwise, like, my initial thing would be like, well, maybe Tomodachi Life isn't big enough for them to carry it, but I've seen smaller games there, so trust me, she bought the digital. God damn it, Ambi. Oh, she bought both? Oh my god. God damn it. Welcome in, Ramen. Support Todd Howard, buy all versions, physical and digital. I mean, true. That's definitely her motto at this point. But yes, that's going to be tomorrow. We're going to be doing Tomodachi Life. I hope you guys have been enjoying it. She has sent me copious amounts of screenshots. I did not give her permission to create my likeness. However, I knew if I told her that she didn't have permission to create my likeness, she would have just created it harder. So I decided to not say anything. But right now it's playing out pretty well. I don't know if she'll stop in, so I won't go further because I'll let those stories be hers if she decides to stop in. Profits for new games isn't that great. It's like maybe $4 per game, if even that. Yeah, but they carry other games. That's my point. Like, it doesn't seem like this should be the game they're not carrying. That's my point here. Oh, well, it's okay when you do it, Ramen. I'm just busting Ambi's balls. But with that being said, everybody, look forward to those streams. Like I said, we got Trails in the Sky third chapter for the rest of today now, since Silent Hill 2 Remake isn't happening later. Then we got Tomodachi Life tomorrow around 3 p.m. EST, and Judgment at noon on Saturday. So we got some pretty fun streams. I believe next week is also for the most part free, except for Saturday. Yeah, because Saturday I'm going to another concert on the 25th. So, we'll figure all that shit out. But we got some cool streams in the horizon. Guys, I am so ready for this. I'm not going to lie to you, because I know Misty has also been talking about it. I've been, after we finished second chapter, I pulled the trigger and bought the remake of first chapter, and I was going through it, and I'll be honest with you, like, some of the days that I wasn't feeling good, that I wasn't streaming, I blasted through that game. I platinumed it. I love that game, man. Once I learned the differences and, like, how they changed up some of the combat things, like, once I understood what was going on, Ramen, thank you for the help there as well, I really enjoyed it. I was very confused with some of the things that I didn't know about. But yeah, amazing. Top tier. Yo, and the 50 stream streak raised again? Thank you. Oh my god, 50 streams? Have I really played that many times? Yeah, I'm very interested to see, because, like, obviously, like, I don't know many people who have played this series. Ramen might be the only one, genuinely. Like, I know my friend Randy's gotten into it. Dude, and Randy is so funny. Granted, I know what happened. He got to Grand Cell in the remake. Like, he bought the remake and he was super into it and got to Grand Cell in, like, 3-4 days. And it's been, like, 3 weeks and he hasn't finished the game yet. And I know it's because his girlfriend got Pacopia, so she's been hogging the Switch, too, for that. I say hogging like it's rude, but it's not, because it's also Pacopia. So, he'll get to it eventually. I just thought it was so funny. But goddamn, that was an awesome game. I cannot wait for the second chapter's remake. But, with all of that being said, like I said, Ramen and Misty are the only two people that I know who know the series, and I know Ramen's been playing them. And the only thing that I know about this game so far is that some people think of it as the black sheep of the franchise. In a similar way, I know you mentioned to me how people feel about Yakuza 3. You know, Ramen, I think we can make that work. Because let me tell you, based on how much he liked the first chapter, he already said, he's like, I don't think I'm waiting until the remake of the second chapter. He's like, I think this is going to be a series that I just play through. Like, I don't think I'll wait for the remakes. And I'm like, all right. So we'll see. Randy is so funny because he was the kind of person throughout my childhood, because I've known him since I was in kindergarten. He's been the kind of person that, like, plays a game, he's like, dude, this is awesome, and then just drops it for no reason because another thing comes out. He's like an ADHD ridden squirrel. And I don't think I can say that about most people, but since I know him so well, I can definitely say that about him, and I love him to death. But it's so funny because he's literally he was the one that told me to play Yakuza for the first time. He told me to play Yakuza Like a Dragon. He told me to play Nier Replicant. He told me both of those games, and I picked them up, and I beat them, and I fucking loved them. He was in the military at the time of this, that I played through them. So the next time I spoke to him, I was like, oh, what'd you think of those games? I was like, oh, I didn't finish them. I'm like, what? You just told me to play them, but you didn't finish? He's like, you know? I fucking love him. But as long as he sticks with it, we will absolutely be doing some discussion streams and stuff like that, for sure. Watch Nico B do all of the third through his LP. Oh, that's awesome, Misty. I know Sarah Key just got to Trails of Cold Steel, so I've been on some of those streams too. Yeah, the first chapter plays really well. I really enjoyed it. Realize how funny it would be if I was cosplaying as Urbane in PLZA. That would be pretty funny. They'd have no idea what to do. Who's the real one? Alright, guys. Enough talk. I think it's time we start. I'm gonna go on normal. I'm not quite on the nightmare level first time through yet. Ambi, god damn it. Were you even actually writing? Because she sent me a text at like 3 a.m. and she was like, I'm in a what was the? It's not panic, manic. I knew it was close. And she's like, I'm in my manic writing phase again. Were you even writing, or were you just playing Tamagotchi Life? That was the final, yeah. I didn't sign no NBA. Yeah, dude, Misty, Sarah is blasting through this. Like, I feel like she did Trails in the Sky, and she was like, "Oh, this is my favorite thing in the world. I'm just gonna do it all the time now," and I fucking love that. Okay. Okay. Okay, guys. Shit's happening. Okay, so at least you were writing. All right, I'll give you that. And you know what, Abby? So you bought it twice, right? You got it digitally, and you have it physical? Honestly, wait, if you bought it digitally but you also have it physically, can you lend me the digital copy? I forget how that works. Nico's in the middle of Azure? Okay. Yeah, damn, she blew right past him. That's fucking crazy. Let me hear it, Ramen. Alright. I'm ready, guys. And again, as much as I love these games, you guys know that I have my problems with Steam. I am so excited to just get the other... I'm so excited to get back to playing it on PlayStation. I'm so excited. Oh, hell yeah, Ramen. Oh, by the way, guys, I didn't... So I mentioned it briefly last night, okay? I mentioned it briefly last night. If there's anyone who wants to have fun with it and do something with this, feel free. In my Discord... ! Discord if you guys aren't here in it. There might be some lurkers, so I like to mention it. In the community input section, I have Jeopardy boards put in. There's a website called Jeopardy Labs, and between the podcast content and stream content, we want your Jeopardy boards that you can make. You can make it on any topic. If you want to make a JRPG board, if you want to make a Trails board for different games, you want to make a Yakuza board for different games, and just trivia based on all that, feel free to create the board. It's free for any users. There's a $20 like membership thing for life where you can add images and like audio clips to them, but we don't have to go that hard. You can just click the link and you can make a board and put the link into that same section, and we'll be doing stuff with it. There is something that I'm trying to piece together. I want to create something on a regular basis, like maybe twice a month on a Sunday. The Spirit Cinematic Universe gets together. It's Ambi, Blood Drip, Black Belt. It's everyone that's on the stream regularly who can make it. And do like a video game show kind of thing twice a month if we can. So I think that'd be pretty fun. I saw you put trivia, so that's what made me think of that, Ramen. But I appreciate that, and I probably will need it. Let's get going. There's a wasp in your room? Oh, that's awful. European languages Jeopardy board? Fuck, man, why not? Why not? I did say, Peter, I did mention last night when I was starting to talk about them. Again, I don't remember when I said it. If you can make any topic you want, when you post the link into the Discord, just mention what the topic is. And if you even want to make it as a joke, like obviously if we're doing it as metalheads and Ambi makes a Taylor Swift board, just make sure you denote what it is. Because we'll still probably do it if it's a joke board. We just got to know what it is going in. So, hell yeah. I already found it, Peter. It's in the Discord under Jeopardy boards. However, Peter, when I did that, I did remember that you made something to do with video game, something for like game show stuff, right? If you made something with that, because I can't remember if you made it or we're just talking about it. If you made it, feel free to drop the link in the Discord in that same section as well. When you reach it, I'm hitting send. Oh hell yeah! Oh right. Yes. The quiz thing. Okay, yeah. Peter, if you want to actually DM me that in Discord, and I can take a look at it and see what I can do with that too. Okay, so we're on the Lusitania from the Reinford Company. So, again, my brain's going Erebonia. Let's see what we got. Okay. Big fan already. Big fan. So we got Kevin. Okay. Now, again, it's been a bit. I forget what Kevin's official title was. I know he works. Oh God, he works for the Septian Church. He's one of the guys that goes around. He's a priest, but he's one of the guys that goes around, basically, search and retrieval of artifacts. Him being here, I wonder if this guy had an artifact. But I also forget what his official title was, and I wish I remembered that. But I'm sure it'll say it again. You know, I'm really starting to hope Kevin becomes like a main character. Gralsritter, thank you. Okay, yep, that's the term. I thought you said I wasn't in love with Taylor Swift. In your text, you said that Taylor Swift thought I was in love with her. Did you lie to me, Ambi? Right. I just reread the text, and you said that Taylor thought I had a crush on her, but she doesn't feel the same way. You didn't say anything about me. His official title is a Heretics Hunter. Okay, that's a fucking sick title. Okay, well that's rude of her, first off. Okay. Yo, I'm Kevin. Kevin. Yo, what's up, guys? And we spreading misinformation? Yo, it's crazy, isn't it, Shin? She never does that. To be fair, I guess I'll lay off her that time because it wasn't necessarily misinformation. She just missed that key part of information, but that's fair. Okay, let me hear it. Let me hear it. Quite the gathering. Hello, miss. I love it. That masked woman is actually a character you've met before. Interesting. Okay. if I had to guess, knowing his position, I feel like it wouldn't be a bracer. So I feel like it's going to rule out a lot of the people from the first two games. Oh, shit. She's Vita? Oh, that's interesting. That is a good point, Shin. Yeah, it was Tamagotchi. That's really cool. I am so curious to see what happens with Ouroboros and stuff like that, because it may just be the way I was playing these games and stuff, but they seem so threatening and terrifying in this game. And granted, you know, like, we have McBurn and stuff like that, and Cold Steel 2 and stuff like that, like, where I've really got to meet the rest of them. Duvalier was one of them, and, like, it almost seems like, I don't want to say a joke, because they can be terrifying, but they don't seem as menacing. And I don't know if that's they just didn't set it up yet. Like, there was bigger fish to fry in the Cold Steel series at first, so that's why it's kind of different. So I'm curious to see how Vita becomes that, and who she is right now. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, you know what? Totally fair, Shin. Totally fair. Yeah, no, more than likely, anything that comes out of Ambi's mouth or chat or keyboard for the next 3 months is going to be from Tamagotchi Life. She is going to be insufferable. But that's okay. She's been looking forward to it. We'll give it to her. I feel like someone was watching me. Well, it wasn't Vita. Okay, so then I have other questions, of course. Don't answer these, because whether I find out or not, maybe I'll piece it together. I wonder if Vita is a member of Ouroboros at this point. Because again, I don't quite know what their ranks look like. I don't know who else could be involved, if there's different tiers. Because, like, they made it seem like, and you know what, this one you can answer. Because, the professor, what was his fucking name? I know it's Professor Alba because I was just playing the remake. Whoever he plays. He wasn't the head of Ouroboros. He was one of the step-up people. Guys, it's been a long day. My body's been tired, so cut me some slack. But what was his title? Because I don't think he was the head of Ouroboros. He was the head of, like, their little group, which seemed to be a different subsect of it. If I'm wrong about that, you can correct me. But that was the impression I got. Yeah, Weissman. Wow. Hell yeah, Shin. Yes, Weissman. Thank you. Yes, it didn't seem like he was the head of Ouroboros. It seemed like he was the head of this subsect with these people. So if they do remake this, she'll have a model looking like how she looks in the Cold Steel games, and with Eric and Lindbeck back to voice her too for a little cameo. That'd be pretty fucking cool. God damn it. That is true. That is true. She would be Misty. She did download the app. I don't know if she ever opened it, but that sounds like her. She honestly can't afford to spend more money on an app. Yeah, that was pretty good. That was a pretty good pull. Okay. Let's get to his room. So who could be watching me? The whole question is, why are we here? Who are we here for? You know what's interesting? When she brought up the Men in Black, this is not who I thought it was, but that makes more sense. He's known as the Faceless. And the Anguis is what I was thinking of. The Anguis seems like the upper echelon, but I bet there's like a group of Anguis that answer to somebody. That's my guess that I'm throwing out to the wind right now. Can I rob you guys? Oh, well. Hopefully that wasn't yours. The Lusitania's library. Okay. So, it definitely seems like Kevin is in Erebonia right now. Like I don't think we're in Liberl. Granted, I know it was the Rhineford ship, the Lusitania. So the hierarchy is Grandmaster, Anguis, Enforcers, Foot Soldiers, and Archaisms. Okay, so I had the right kind of idea. Okay, so with that in mind, I am very curious to find out who the other Anguis are. I wonder if we are dealing with Ouroboros as a whole throughout the entire series, and like Liberl had like their Anguis in Weissman. This is already called the Black Sheep of the franchise, as Ramen told me. I do wonder how much Ouroboros is going to be very heavily involved in Liberl, how much of it's going to just be wrapping up their side of the story. I'm very curious to see what goes on. And then to see if we see them in Crossbell and who might be leading them. And then, now knowing the hierarchy, again, who might be leading them in Erebonia and stuff. That's pretty good. I wish I had a memory. I wish I had a memory at all. Okay. So the Oriole affected the southern coast of Erebonia as well. We obviously don't have a timeline for this, but given that Kevin was there in the Oriole with us, and he was the one who took out Weissman, this has to at least be, I would have to guess, at least a month after. Okay, sounds good, Ramen. Okay. I feel like that all that stuff with the Oriole would happen, and then he would just dip out and then do this. Like, it had to have taken time. Clearly, he's undercover to some degree here. I love I remember Misty had told me that when I first started Trails in the Sky. I love the fact that you can open chests and like it has different dialogue if you've already opened it. Thank you, ma'am. How quaint. Can I actually play? Damn. I love it. Hey, writing novels to people, and when you're about to be done, Discord crashes, so you have to start over. Oh God. Were you? Was that like you messaging me about the quiz site that you did? Hell yeah, Shin. Get those ideas down. Here's a new question. I know you're a completionist. Let me hear it. Hey, Blake, welcome in. Only 3 days away. The functions and how it works. Okay, totally fair. So, I was thinking about that, Ramen. Being a completionist, I love achievements and trophies. Steam hasn't been the platform that I've cared about because I'm not on Steam often. With that being said, I don't know if I want to go back. I'm definitely going to platinum the remakes for sure. But I still might go back to these eventually. I'm not sure yet. Was there a follow-up to that? Like, did you have advice for it? He's gonna hit it big, I can tell. Just curious. Yeah, Steam, being on Xbox and PlayStation, I love achievements and love trophies. I love the platforms that I've been getting them on for many years. And Steam hasn't been that, and so I don't know. Right, exactly. They're different. So, I haven't fully decided. I remember the prologue. The prologue in second chapter kind of messed me up a little bit. I just wanted to explore, sir. Okay, to be fair, I was trying to talk to this guy. That's funny. Okay, sick. Thank you, Peter. Ah, interesting, Shin. Nielsen. Okay, well, he said those doors over there, so I'm assuming the doors. But interesting. I do also find it interesting that we're getting certain names. You know? Why do we have Nielsen and why did we get Alden? I feel like the majority of people so far have been nameless. I love it. I have no business this way. That's roped off, that's roped off. That's where I came from. So what's through this set of doors? So he was talking about the other doors. That's hilarious. Okay. If you're an NPC talker, you can recognize some of them. I was going to say Nielsen sounded like a familiar name. I don't recognize Alden's name as easily. Interesting. Interesting. Can I go out that way? No, that's locked and I can't go that way. Okay. Hello, sirs. Alright. Sick. Just checking blood sugar. Okay. What time is it? 2:14? I'll probably just have dinner later then. Okay, so again, I'm assuming I'm looking for a kind of relic, which is probably in the box on the dresser. So what's in here? Hell yeah. Funny enough, it was just behind the desk. Oh, there was a third one. Oh. Hell yeah. Listen, I'm trying to impress her, okay? Is this Trails in the Sky Noir? I'm now seeing it. This is probably going to be the wall that moves, maybe? Oh, no, those are just, like, things you pull. Never mind. Okay, so if that one's a fake, where have I not looked yet? He talks to all the NPCs in the game, including getting any updated dialogue that go. Okay, now I see how Sarah surpassed him. Actually, that's really cool. Okay, guys, what if the Switch never existed to begin with? Is there somewhere that I'm missing? I'm pretty sure I'm... Should I have started with the one on the couch? Because there's not one on... Alright. What if I just hit that one? I can't. Very interesting. Okay. Yeah, you should probably eat something, Peter. Am I doing it wrong, Ramen? Because they keep telling me that the one on the sofa is a fake. So I have those three. I have this potted plant, the desk here, and this plant. And then this one happens, but it keeps telling me that it's a fake, and it... Oh, ha, 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 ha. Ha, 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 ha. Fancy. Okay, nailed it. Every nook and cranny. True. Pluto, thank you for the hydrate, man. How are you doing today? Yo, this gives me that room in Kingdom Hearts 2 in Twilight Town right before you get to the Tron section. Is that the same place? Where we find out like Mickey's in there with like the Ansem painting, like the painting of hope you guys know what I'm talking about. Hell yeah. I know, I don't remember most things. So it's pretty cool. Okay, come on. Even I could have guessed that one, buddy. Nice. Kevin has so quickly became my favorite character. Wait, that's awesome. I'm glad that you do. I don't know what that is. I fucking love Kevin. Oh, you're gonna finish Assassin's Creed today? Oh, fuck. Dude, how did I miss so much of it? Fuck. Wait, Pluto, are you streaming right now, or are you gonna stream later? Hold on. I didn't even catch it. You're streaming right now? How did I not? Oh, you know what? Because I woke up late and then I showered and then immediately got on here. Oh, you've been streaming for 6 hours, motherfucker! Alright, I pulled it up. I pulled it up. That is true. That is true. Dude, I'm excited. So playing this game, did that make you, are you going to be jumping into Assassin's Creed 2 after? All right. Ooh, okay. It looks sleek. It's the same, but I like it. Okay. Obviously, I don't have any CP. I'm just kind of checking. No. Secret Breath was huge. Yeah. That was cool. Doesn't move spirits from below. Hell yeah. Okay. And he's got, I'm sure, a hell of a lot. Yeah, he's got Earth Wall, Earth Guard. He's got a decent amount. I think... I'm gonna try and do some setup first. Let's see if that's a bad idea. Want to do some Lego games? Nice. Which one you going to do? So here's reason one people say to skip Sky the Third. You don't start out as Estelle and Joshua, but you started as Kevin? That's crazy. Which is kind of dumb, but it is what it is. I mean, okay, I can see it. I'm just so invested in who Kevin is. I kind of love the fact that I'm starting off as Kevin. But also, totally understandable. Okay, I probably didn't need to use Clock Up, but it's fine. Thank you for the bits, Peter. For some water. For the Water Fountain Fund. I appreciate it. I do wonder if he has any backup. Kevin does seem to act alone a lot of times, but... Big fan. Okay. Yeah, got some good... Got some good shit. Okay. Probably gonna have to deal with... Can I go on that side? No. Oh, the first classroom. So that's where that was going to lead to. Okay. Okay. Lord of the Rings, perhaps? Ooh. Hell yeah. Yeah, it's always exciting to start a new game, Pluto. 110%. I'm glad you were enjoying Assassin's Creed, though. That's fucking awesome. Okay. I can definitely just smack the shit out of you guys. Build up some CP. For maybe some bigger fights where I have more people to deal with, maybe? Another similarity there with the answer where Aiga's the main character instead of Makoto. That is true. That's a good point. Okay. So you guys are a little bit bulkier. That is such a sick looking attack too. Ooh. Bada boom. Of course I missed though. There's been a Legoland and need to finish some. Oh shit. Okay, that's fair. There's a reason for it. How was Legoland? Oh wait, no, I saw. Yeah, no. Pluto, forgive me. My mind is a mess. But that's totally fair. That's totally fair. Okay. This doesn't do anything right now. Let's just get some damage in. Yeah, that worked well. Hell yeah. Who's Keith Silverstein? I know the name, and it's gonna kill me because I'm not recognizing where I know the name from. Yeah, okay, so everyone's on lockdown right now, which makes sense. Oh, they knew what they were doing. Alright, you guys don't have a ton of health, so I'll still just smack you up a bit. Does he have like 2 health? Okay, 64. That was better. Oh shit. Dude, it's crazy. That's so cool. God damn. Oh, right, that was the casino. Okay, I'll probably save it here. So an active Jaeger core. Interesting. Interesting. That is true. That's true. I'll never forget that. Okay, so... what could be going on in Erebonia? Obviously, they're a little... trigger fingery. I'm curious. That is true. She did that is a true story of when she actually met Robbie Naiman with me. But Disneyland is that much better, huh? What kind of stuff was there to do in Legoland? Still rides and stuff, I imagine, because I've never been there, Pluto. Okay. So you guys look a little separated, but I can still hit both of you. I want to get some damage on you guys, because you guys are probably... oh, okay, missed. Oh. That's fine. Yeah. Nice. Hell yeah. Oh, maybe it's not going to give me a chance to save. And a competent one. Fuck yeah, Kevin. Yo. Fucking Kevin, man. Okay, listen, Ramen. This might be a hot take. You know, I'm gonna put it this way, right? I'm gonna put it this way. You guys watched Dragon Ball Z, and then you got to the Great Saiyaman arc where he was just trying to play superhero while not letting Videl know. I could have had an entire, like, 200 episode series just about that. Like, it was just so much fun. Hot take. I don't need Estelle and Joshua in this game right now. I don't need it. I don't know what they're going to be doing. I kind of liked how it ended in the second one. Maybe there's more to clean up. I want to know more about this fucking dude. I want to know more about the dude who's out here threatening people, saying, don't give me a reason to slaughter you, and jumping out of fucking airships. That's the guy I need. That's the guy I want. Kevin is the name of my YouTube boyfriend I recently had to break up with because he started using AI. That's rough. Mainly like kids rides and no story rides like they do in Disneyland, no gift shops. Interesting, it was cool, but only just looked at it for like 5 minutes. Okay, that's fair, Pluto. I see. It was more interesting to be there, but you wouldn't go back because there wasn't as much there. I mean, that's fair. Yeah, I disagree with Reason 1 wholeheartedly. This is an amazing introduction. And especially for, like, the way... So, like, the way that the prologue... Oh. Okay. How are you not standing out? Listen, I know this seems to be like a masquerade kind of deal, but you are the only one with shoulder spikes. Anyway. With how the second chapter started off with the introduction being like, Estelle's training with Annalise, it made sense. So it's very interesting because I had no idea how this one was going to start. And goddamn, they didn't disappoint. Is my stream freezing? Hang on, guys. Oh, it was a little bit. Okay, no. I think we're okay, though. Hey, guys. It crashed. This game is autosaves, right? Oh no! 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 Alright. I thought it had autosaves. Ah! Okay, thank you. I was like, I definitely saw it autosaving every time. Okay. Alright, so I definitely have to do that one fight again. Alright, but no big deal. Or 2 fights? It's 2 fights, yeah. Alright, that's fine. I can work with that. Thank you, Ramen. Oh, you son of a bitches. That's so funny. Oh. Hitting hard. Boom. And Ramen, dude, it's so funny because if, like, literally, if you... You guys can pull it back on the VOD, I swear. I said as I got to this door, oh, I'll just save after this fight before we head into the main room. And then we just headed into the main room. Oh, that's a shame. That's a damn shame. But yeah, that makes sense, Pluto. And Pluto, once you finish Assassin's Creed, like I said, I have your stream pulled up now. I'm so sorry that I didn't have it up before. I need to know your final thoughts on it. I mean, to save now is not gonna do much for me, so I'm just gonna... We're just gonna rip it. I couldn't go in any of these rooms. We already spoke to these guys. We already had all that happen. Let's see. It really is just so funny that I said as I approached this door, oh, I'll just save when I go through it. Or I'll save before I go through it. I'm such a silly little goose sometimes, you know, guys? Oh, okay, we just missed dead center. I want to see what this move is. That's fucking awesome. Where are you going? I have a crossbow. I do just have to skip through all this. Okay. But anyway, so yes, so I was talking about the Great Saiyaman. I feel like I could have a whole game dedicated to what Kevin's doing. Of course, I also don't know Kevin's whole role in this. Like, clearly he's in Erebonia right now, so... Fuck, man, maybe he's in maybe he's in part of the Crossbell games, maybe he's going to be in Cold Steel 3 and 4, I don't know. I'm very interested to see what his role is going to be moving forward. And, again, knowing that he's part of a group of the damn it, what's it called again? The Griswalter? Something super close to that. Gralsritter. Dude, I was so close. I don't even know what I said. Griswalter? That's so fucking funny. Okay, the Gralsritter. I wonder who else is part of that we're going to meet. I'd be very shocked to know through the entire series that Kevin is the only one that we're going to meet, you know? Kevin... Jesus Christ! Oh, well, that was a mask, guys. That was a mask. They're all wearing masks. I have only just awoken. That doesn't sound like they'd be part of Ouroboros. Interesting. What kind of final thoughts? Thoughts on the final boss, on the story overall, what you thought of the gameplay. Granted, I know most of what you said about the gameplay, so... Assassin's Creed Identity? No, was it a mobile game? Alright. Oh, well, hold on a minute, guys. Hang on a minute, guys. We may be meeting another one. Now I wonder how much of this game focuses around Kevin and his story. Because again, like I said, like Estelle and Joshua kind of had like a good thing going on and traveling. This definitely seems like it has a lot to do with Kevin. Okay. Colonel Richard. Wait, was that? This needs to slow down. So that was Ren. Okay, but we're seeing the other enforcers. I don't think we know that person. It just started, Blake. This is the opening scene. Yes. So not the credits, the opening credits. I missed it? Damn it. What did I miss? Fuck. I'm trying so hard. Okay. Yo. That's sick. The commander. Flip something for me to see. Okay. Is there something specific I should be looking for, or should I just rewatch the clip? Missed someone important. Alright, let me rewatch the clip. Hang on a second. Okay, I see Colonel Richard, I see Ren. Kevin. Damn it, wait. I'm gonna try and name everyone in like the different scenes that I see. I see in the next one I see Chloe, Schwartz, Josette, which is interesting, Mueller, and Olivier. Then Agate with Tita, Zen, you know what I'm talking about, Sherazard, and Annalise. Oh, damn, that was a fast one, too. Is that... Oh, how do you pronounce his name? The one with the L. The one that was going by Lawrence at first. That's Lowy. It's spelled with Low something E. That's probably who you were talking about? Wait a minute. Oh, hang on a second, because that's Chancellor Osborne. And then that's the kid, the enforcer number 0. Okay, so you're probably talking about Osborne. Yeah. Osborne. That's crazy. And he was so quick, too. Oh, that's going to be so cool. Yeah, they're in the intro, so they're definitely going to be here in some way. I do wonder... Oh, that's so cool. Yes. Yup. Okay. Let's get this over with. Alright. I wonder if it's going to be the red-haired girl. Okay, listen. I know I had some colorblind issues. I thought Tangela was green. That's not red hair, though. Okay. Okay, scratch everything I said before. Was this during Trails in the Sky? Huh. Okay. Okay. But that's interesting. He was introduced in this game. Huh. That's what I used to call my Kevin. Okay. So now I have questions because I'm pretty sure. Oh, and again, I can't remember because we didn't meet him until second chapter. But I forget if we got confirmation that he showed up in Grand Cell Castle to check that stuff out. Like, is this current? I don't think anything else has happened right now that confirms that this is taking place after chapter 2 or after the second chapter right now. So I do wonder where the timeline of this is. Right now, I'm thinking this could have happened just um, after Colonel Richard did his thing down there. So I'm curious. Interesting. Hell yeah. Alright, guys, we're in it. We're in it. And by it, I mean the prologue, but we're in it. Okay. Okay. Interesting. I love it. Okay. I love her. Okay. So, maybe this did happen after all the Oriole stuff. Okay. Which then actually leads me to new questions. What the hell is still under Grancel Castle? Let's go have a look outside, guys. Damn, I'm sorry, dude. I feel like they seem familiar. I feel like we've seen this couple before. Let's check upstairs. Did do a side quest for them? Interesting. Like, I feel like I remember there being a couple. Did we have to find their ring? Attended their wedding ceremony. Wow, fuck, didn't remember that. Alright, never mind. Oh, I did find their ring? Okay, so, wow, that... Man, the only thing weirder than having a bad... The only thing, like, stranger than having a bad memory is having a memory that is bad, but then you remember shit like that. Why did that stand out to me? Okay, but I did remember them. Slightly. See who? Oh. Well. Oh, okay. Alright, girl. Okay. So is there someone else on this airship? I mean, I'm kind of just walking around at this point. Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay. Okay. I forgot that on a lot of these airships, it's usually like talking to next to everybody. There's got to be someone I didn't. That's rough. Found their ring in Sky first chapter. Saw their wedding in second chapter. And now in third chapter, you're seeing them on their honeymoon completely out. Dude, that's so cool. Again, it's that level of detail that I love to see in any game. Okay, I'm kind of just gonna read. I know I spoke to everyone up here, but again, just to be certain, we're gonna do it again. I spoke with everyone out here. Yeah, because I spoke with the guy and the child, and then the couple there. Did I not speak to everybody in here? Maybe I'll speak to Dorothy again? Ambi! Her dream was to become a phantom thief. Okay. What if I talk to him again? Okay. There's gotta be somebody. Is there a part of this ship that I'm not going to? That I keep missing out on? I'm so confused. Ambi, who do you think I talked to get to the next part of this game? You know what? I'm gonna save now. Since I still haven't. I spoke to you. First floor near the stair. Wait. Maybe I didn't speak to that person with the kid? Okay, maybe I missed them. Damn it. See what happened? I just missed talking to one person. That's so funny. Alright, so we're in Grancel. So we're not a bracer. So where were Stella and Joshua at the end of chapter 2? Or at the end of second chapter? In that final scene that we saw them at, were they in Hamel? Did they visit it briefly? Ah. Interesting that we didn't get to know that. They were in Hamel. Oh, so their current whereabouts are unknown. Right, because they were going on, like, their journey. Okay. That's where I thought they were. I just wanted to confirm. Man's 30. Man's seen some shit. So where could Kevin be from? Interesting. Again, just because we didn't get the information here makes it seem like they're hiding it for a reason. Oh, Minnesota. You know, he has that accent. Ah, Colonel Sid. Hmm. He was the one that helped us out of Leiston Fortress, I'm pretty sure. Ah, so Julia's out. Okay. Right. He's back in the military, yep. Is this going to be my partner or squire? I think was the term that they used. God, these games are so cool. Showing all the Grand Cell. You know what? Guys, I'm just going to put the BR back screen up for 1 second. I think my nephews are on the phone, so I'm just going to say hi to them, figure out some food, and I'll be back in 5. I'll be back shortly. Okay, I am back. Thank you to everyone for being here. I always appreciate you guys. My blood sugar is supposedly 97, which is weird for the amount of insulin I took, but that's fine. Honestly, we'll take a 97 today. I'll eat a little bit less food. It's fine. Not too bad. So thank you for the blood sugar check, Blake, and thank you for the hydrate as well, Misty. Glad to have you guys here. So it seems from what I can see, Pragmata is out now, but is first out on Steam in 7 hours. Interesting. It is releasing. I know it is releasing at midnight for me. I'm pretty sure I double checked that. But interesting. 7 hours would be 11 p.m. for me. Huh. You know what's funny? That last hydrate finished my drink, so I'm gonna grab another drink, but that's only like 5 steps away. I'm not even gonna put the BR back screen up. Okay, I grabbed the drink. See some people playing it already on Twitch. I wonder if there was like an order, like a pre-order that you could have played it early. But also, people fuck around with time zones a lot too. So if it did release already, although again that wouldn't make any sense if it's releasing midnight my time, I'd imagine it would just be. I don't really know how that shit works. I know my friends would do that, where they would change their time zone so that they could play it way earlier because it was like a staggered release. So maybe that's what this is. Misty, I was gonna play the demo, but honestly, with everything that I saw and like heard about it, I was so sold I just pre-ordered it. Someone in Washington? I don't think Pragmata's out at all. I mean, again, Peter, I don't really care that much. Like, it is a different time zone thing. Yeah, so it releases, yeah. It releases at midnight, and it is the same time locally. So if I had to guess, it's probably just an early play thing. Yeah. Okay. Let's get back to it. Damn. Professor Russell. Interesting. But yeah, so it's coming out midnight. Like I said, it might just be like an early copy. Like when you buy like the special edition, sometimes you get like 3 days early access. It might be like 24 hours early access. Not entirely sure. But yes, Pragmata, the new game from Capcom, Pluto. It looks really cool. I'm hyped. I'm hyped for it. I was hoping to have the other newer game that I was in the middle of done. I did not get a lot of chances to jump back into it though, so I'm still in the middle of High on Life 2. I'll get back to that at some point. But I'm definitely going to be jumping into Pragmata. Oh my god, I don't know why I didn't piece it together. This is Tita's mother. They're back in Liberl. Oh, that's so cool. That's awesome. Okay, so if she's here, then yeah, yeah. Okay. So this is after. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, Pluto, it looks really cool. They've been talking about it for a while now. There's a free demo out that seems really cool that people were really into. Like I said, it's a brand new IP, so it's not a sequel. It's brand new. But it comes out tomorrow officially. I'm super excited for it. That's one that I've been talking about. There's indeed an Avenger level threat. She is a very different person than Tita. Send in the 10-year-old with a rocket launcher. I know, she's talking about everyone else endangering her, but she's letting her wield a rocket launcher, you know? He's vacationing. Okay. Big fan of her. Big fan. Damn right it did, Pluto. Damn right Assassin's Creed leaves off on that cliffhanger. Back when Assassin's Creed had a story to care about. Good times. Hmm. That's cool. Yeah, dude. Bro, I want to play more. Listen, Assassin's Creed 2 is probably my favorite in the franchise, aside from maybe Black Flag. So I can't recommend 2 enough. It is not the Third Crusader times. It does go into like the Italian Renaissance time period, so it is a different time period. Um, but I love Assassin's Creed 2. So, listen, Pluto, I'm just saying you have it. I mean, you could do some Lego games, but you could also do Assassin's Creed 2, you know? Into the Sanctum. God, the music is so good. Too many games, not enough time. Dude, you're not kidding. You're really not. And this is coming, and I have all the time in the fucking world. I also have diabetes, but that's besides the point. Um. Hmm. Have I 100%ed this game? The one that I'm playing currently? Or Assassin's Creed? Ooh. Interesting. Okay, so this was the Oriole. Yo, Brisk, welcome in. How are you doing? Assassin's Creed 1. Assassin's Creed 1 is the only Assassin's Creed game that I haven't 100%ed. There's too many flags and Templars. I think, like, altogether, I think, there's over 400 flags in the entire game. And I think there's like 70 Templars. My brain wants to say there's 69, and I don't remember if that was the actual number or if it's just because it's a funny number. But it's somewhere around both of those. That's so many collectibles. It's the only one I didn't go back and finish like that. But I did get like the full synchronization stuff. So aside from the flags and Templars, I've done everything in the game. Welcome in, Brisk. Good to see you. I have a cute little cat in the background. I love it, Misty. Okay, so it's been 6 months. Okay, so we have a timeline. It's been 6 months since the liver arc collapsed. And we don't know how long these guys had it in their possession. Granted, it doesn't seem like it would have been a long time between this group getting the artifact versus when Kevin gets to Grand Cell. I don't think the church would allow them to have it for that long without someone coming in, but 6 months is probably pretty close to the whole timeline here. Now, quick question for Ramen and Misty. It did say 3 days ago. Thank you. God, that's so funny. It said 3 days ago when it cut to here, saying that. Oh, I appreciate you, Ramen. God, I fucking need that sometimes. But quick question: do we know what Tita's parents were researching? Because that's something I've also forgotten if that was mentioned. Why they weren't in Liberl during the events of first and second chapter. Just checking. Okay. Don't think we can answer that because if I remember correctly, that information we don't have from previous games. Okay, gotcha. I appreciate that. Yep, 100%. I figured that'll be very important, especially because I don't even remember where they were just out of Liberl. And they had to be somewhere remote, considering that she mentioned, like, news did not reach them easily. So, we shall see. And again, with how important Professor Russell is in his research, I'm sure that the family was doing something very important as well. See what you're going to pick for the next game? Sounds good, Pluto. Like I said, if you want to do split them up. I mean, like I said, it's more of the same. You know, if you liked Assassin's Creed 1, you're gonna like Assassin's Creed 2, I think. I think it's going to be like they're similar. So if you're in the mood for that, maybe do Assassin's Creed 2, but you can also split it up easy because it is repetitive. You know, I also think Pluto should play Sly Cooper. He just has no way to do it. Ah. Damn, she's ballsy, man. Don't want to burn out the knees. Right, exactly. So split them up, 100%. But yeah, Pluto. The Sly Cooper games are also stealth games, which I think is which I think is the reason why I liked Assassin's Creed so much. I think Sly 2 and Sly 3, also both for the PS2, do stealth incredibly well. And I think that kind of led into how much I love the stealth in Assassin's Creed games. But, like I said, because Assassin's Creed is very samey, it's a good idea to split them up. That's why me and Nick take breaks in between each Assassin's Creed game. We play one of the Assassin's Creed titles, and then we switch off to a different game, usually something PlayStation related, like Ghost of Tsushima or Horizon Zero Dawn, what we've been doing, God of War 2018 and stuff like that. That's why we don't typically do 2 Assassin's Creed games back to back. So, take that break. Play a Lego game. You are our partner. Okay, yep, she's the squire. So, Reese Argent. Okay, I see now. That's pretty cool. I didn't know it was from. I didn't know it was from the intro. Damn. That's brutal. Desperados 3. Ooh, interesting. I'm gonna look that up really quick because I feel like I know the name. Well, maybe if I spell it right, it'll pick it up. You know, I feel like I've seen this. Let me know what you think of it, Pluto. Oh. It reactivated. The cube. The claw. Interesting. So what triggered it? That is true. Clearly the batteries are just running out. Goddamn 5 years. Damn. Oh, okay, Ramen, so I have a question. Granted, I know the prologue might still be different. Are there hidden quests that I need to know about? I don't want to sit down for this. There are no side quests or hidden side quests in this game. Okay, that makes sense. I was like, no side quests at all. But again, I do wonder, like, in particular, like, I wonder, since it's not just going from city to city as bracers, like, how they're going to handle that. Like, even in Cold Steel and Cold Steel 2, the way they did side quests were very structured. So I am curious to see how they do it in this game. Huh. There is some form of side content, however, but in terms of bracer points, there's nothing like that, so you don't got to worry about making the right choices. Oh, interesting. Okay. Oh, oh, who's watching us? I'm gonna tell you right now, these two characters are gonna be my favorite. 100%. Oh, Gilbert. Damn. What's this guy doing here? Yo. They're gonna be my favorite characters. Fucking Gilbert, man. She's got a giant sword. Honestly, big fan. Big fan. Pluto, Desperados 3 didn't look good to you? Oh. Okay, guys, I know it's weird timing again. I'm going to put the Be Right Back screen up really quick because I just got to figure something else out. Seems like one of the games you quit on stream. Oh, you tried Desperados 3 before? Oh, that's so funny. Pluto, you have a wheel, right? If you did it through a wheel, spin the wheel again and put it in chat. I'll look into it and tell you if you should do it. But guys, give me 2 seconds. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm back. With a little bit of unfortunate news, I will have to end stream relatively soon. Something came up that I gotta take care of. But I will keep everyone in the Discord notified if I end up streaming again later. Because I don't know how long it's gonna take, so I might go back later. Like I said, we're not doing Silent Hill 2 Remake tonight, so it kind of just leaves the night wide open. If not, I'll try and do Trails in the Sky, the 3rd chapter, more tomorrow morning. Leading into Tomodachi Life, or tomorrow night after Tomodachi Life. Again, the hardest part was starting it. Now that we started it, we're going to be hitting it hard. But, shit, now is volunteering. I know, Misty, I'm so sorry. It takes me so long to do these, and then stuff comes up. I'm so sorry. I appreciate you guys for always coming out and being here, and just being psyched to be here and while I'm playing these games. I'm always excited to do it, and I'm sorry that the schedule sometimes gets so messed up. Especially according to what I'd like to do and what ends up happening. Lovecraft's Untold Stories. I have not heard of that. Let me see. What kind of game is this? I don't even know it. It's an action roguelite with RPG elements. That looks pretty interesting. Yeah, Pluto, do a stream of that game. It seems like the kind of game you'll get used to after the first one. You know, play a stream of it, see what you think of it. Just finished watching the Stop Destroying Video Games live stream from the European Parliament. Oh yeah, I saw that it was getting like more attention again over there. Anything kind of come of it? Like what? Can you give me a recap? Yeah, and you know what? That's the best thing you can say, right? 100% Shin. I'm sure they appreciate it, and like you said, it definitely it looks good. And if you like doing it, yeah, that's even better. That's awesome. Oh, she's frozen? Damn, I'm kind of getting wrecked. Oh, he pushed me out of the way. Okay. I don't think any of this stuff impedes, actually, so I can't impede with him. Unfortunately. They had a hearing and they just talked what it was about and what was happening and stuff like that. Okay, so nothing too much aside from like an introductory stage. Okay. She's gonna get hurt pretty bad, but this poor girl. I just want to see what she's about. She doesn't have a lot of EP, so it does seem like she's probably a physical attacker. He got right up in her shit. Okay, so she can impede, heals 50%, restore, and cures KO with a blessing. Damn. Wait. She can use 45 CP to heal 50? And health? So she loses none? Interesting. He said the commission will look more into it and get back in June and July with what they find. Okay, I mean, hey, that's cool. 100%. The story's about 5 hours, but extras is like 28. That's a massive difference. A lot of times with roguelike and roguelike games, I feel like they say story is this long because it's so short. Like, a lot of times their games are shorter, but the gameplay loop is you try and beat it, then you lose, you go back and try it again, you lose again, you change up your build, you try it again. So I can kind of see where they're coming from that, but it is interesting. Okay. So you've got some. I'm going to try and take you out first. Although, what arts do you have? Okay, well, any arts that you use will take a bit, so that one's gonna get a crit off. That's okay, we're getting used to all this again. Okay, that was fine. That was fine. I think it works on others, but she can't use it on herself. That makes a lot more sense, Ramen. 100%. I'll check it again when it gets to her turn. I thought I said self-recovery, but that also probably just means your allies as opposed to enemies. So that's where some of the confusion was coming from, for sure. Yo, what? Yo! What the fuck was that? That was awesome. Yes, a roguelite. Yep. 100%. Oh, single recovery. Okay, that makes a hell of a lot more sense, Ramen. I was like, that doesn't line up. All right. I still want to take Gilbert out first. Oh, strength, big down. All right, I'll fix that. Hey, Ramen, is stats down an ailment? I figure like ailments probably mean more so like you know, poison and shit like that. Do you know if that counts? I've never actually tried to do that. His ultimate would heal it. Oh. Yeah, so Pluto, if you're definitely interested in it, give it a stream and see what it's like. Because I am kind of curious. Okay, so unfortunately I don't have enough to do that. But, with that being the case, let's, Ah, okay, so it did move. To that. Okay. No big deal. Stuff today and check it out? Hell yeah. Okay, let's try it. Okay, so not in this game. Ooh, damn, he hits hard. Okay. Unfortunately. Okay. Can you attack? You can. And it's just your ADF and stuff, so we can still kick the shit out of you right now. Alright. I'm still not close enough. Alright, no big deal. That's hilarious. 24 CP. Oh, that's really funny. Alright, let's just get out of the... Just get out of here. You know, I thought that was... Alright, whatever. She'll take the hit. It's fine. I thought she would have stayed on the side. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we'll just destroy him. Damn, I like these characters. No! That's so funny. Okay. Question: after playing Remake, confident you still got the sauce for the older games gameplay-wise? Yes. And a big part of the reason is I actually... Okay. Even after finishing the remake and platinuming it, I think there's elements to the gameplay that I like in the older games more. I'm not 100% sure yet. It's what's probably going to be happening, because they're obviously similar, is there's going to be things that I'm playing in this game and be like, wait, why didn't that work? That worked in the remake. And I was like, oh, wait, that's a newer mechanic. It's probably going to be a little bit of that at first, but I do think as time goes on, I'm going to get back used to it and stuff. But like I said, I think there are things that I like in the older style more. So I like the older art style more than the new one, because each character occupies a small tile like they used to in Pokemon. That is fair. That's fair. Oh, the same thing. Is it Ouroboros? Did he hear it? Okay. I mean, very interesting. She said he's talking to you again. I love that. Okay, so like the obvious thing that this, I mean, he obviously looks like Lo. Ramen, how do you pronounce that name again? I know you put the pronunciation in last time I asked this. I forgot it. I'm trying my best, guys. Interesting. I would assume it's not him. I'm pretty sure he's gone. But very interesting. Huh. Fucking Gilbert, man. She just wanted to eat bread. Oh, we're in a library? Lue, thank you. Thank you. No, but I'm showing up anyway. Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly it. So that's how I'm going to remember it now. Yeah, where are we? I was going to say it looked like outer space almost. So it looks like we're in... Oh my god. Hey guys, that's the main menu theme. I think this place is going to be pretty important. Oh, that's the whole prologue? Oh my god, that really is so much shorter. Oh, guys, does anyone, really quick, just off the top of anyone's head, does anyone know the name of that track? It's so good. You know what it reminds me of? I don't know how many people are familiar with it. This reminds me of, like, the ice chapter in Paper Mario 64. That's what it's that's what it reminds me of. Snow Point Village, I think it was called. Dude, I fucking love this song. This is so cool. Okay, with that being said, again, I want to apologize because we'll be ending stream without going to the next chapter right now. Like I said, I'm gonna let Discord know if we're gonna be back doing it later today. If not, we're absolutely hitting this hard tomorrow, around Tamagotchi life. We're gonna wake up early. My blood sugar's been better today. At the very least, it's been more stable, so that has not made me as tired. We're gonna be hitting it harder tomorrow. This is going to be the new obsession again. And I do apologize that it was so much shorter than originally intended. But let me hear it, Ramen. Let me hear some thoughts. The theme's name is the name of the place you're at. Gotcha. Okay, won't find that out yet. Won't find that out yet. I fucking love this track. Holy crap. God, it's so cool. Shin, no, we won't be doing Silent Hill remake. Unfortunately, Nick messed up scheduling. So we were going to do it tonight, Thursday night, at around 8 p.m. after him and his girlfriend got off of work. But he has to take his sister to the airport at 3 a.m. tomorrow. So he realized that, like, a couple of minutes before I was going live, and he was like, hey, maybe we shouldn't do it tonight. And I'm like, yeah, you're going to need some kind of sleep. So we're going to be rescheduling that one as well. So that one was unfortunate. Yeah, I'm sorry, Robin. When am I going to play the game of the year 2026, Sly Thieves in Time? Never. Never. But again, I will let Discord know if I end up doing it a little bit later tonight. Otherwise, we're going to hit it hard tomorrow. I know I keep saying that, but the hardest part of it is starting it. And you guys know that. Once I start the game, I can't even say that. I took like a 6-month break from Trails in the Sky, the second chapter. But as soon as I came back, we did like 30 hours that week. So here's hoping my blood sugar cooperates and we hit it hard this week and jump into the next one relatively soon. Thank you for the hydrate to close out the stream. Again, guys, I appreciate you coming in and hanging out with me, even if it's later than I thought and shorter than I thought. I appreciate you guys. But everyone, don't forget, if it's not later tonight, tomorrow we'll be doing it in the morning, leading into Tomodachi Life with Ambi. You don't want to miss that, because Ambi will have an aneurysm if you do. Everyone, we'll see you later.